Hello fellow drum enthusiasts and welcome to my ridiculously large drum practice room. It is in fact a bomb shelter or a fallout shelter or basement at my work. And you may ask, why do you have a bomb shelter at your work? Well, I live in Israel, so as you may know, since the dawn of time everyone seeks to destroy Israel, so we have bomb shelters pretty much everywhere. Like the apartment I live in has also a apartment building has a bomb shelter basement. Some apartments have some sort of room to protect you from God knows what. Now, around a year ago, when I just started taking drum lessons and was thinking about getting an electronic kit, I figured that I'm trying to renew my contract with my employer at the workplace, and I knew they're not gonna give me a huge raise, if any raise at all. So I decided to ask them whether they can give me some practice room, whatever room it could be, because we have a lot of empty space here and there. It basically went like this.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
And what do you know, I got my own drum room, practice room, which became also a studio. Now, if you're familiar with the recording process, and I mean failing tens if not hundreds of takes, you may know that logistics is everything. Here you see the setup I had when I recorded my first drum cover of Ghost Square Hammer. Usually, while my head is still clear, I'll start my practice with actually learning some new part of a song I'm working on, and I always keep a song to work on, so that in time I actually get all the pieces together and I have pretty much done the song, because for now the drums is the hardest part for me, since I play the guitar and the bass is pretty much a very basic bass line. So drums is still pretty new to me, and usually I have few licks that I work on that are a bit more challenging to me for my technique to get better in time. So basically my practice routine is always connected to the song I'm working on, or the lick. I can figure out the technique as I go if I have if I feel something is missing and I have to practice it or learn how to do it properly. After I'm done with the important stuff, I usually start doing whatever I want, like jamming to some songs, jamming to other drummers playing, and whatever I find inspiring and having a good time. Now let's talk about the gear I have and the recording equipment I've acquired. Left of me there is a chair to put books and random stuff. Right beside me there's the audio interface with the keyboard and the mouse for the computer, a screen which is connected to a small computer, my Premiere XPK drum kit, and the tripod I use to record videos. The drum kit is a Premiere XPK in some sort of swamp, ash, green, whatever, pretty average, and right beside it there's the computer station. The computer is actually a small kiosk I loaned from my boss. My butt really likes this comfortable vinyl drum throne, and I have a single set of cymbals, hi-hats, two crushes, and the right cymbal. All the recording equipment was acquired by me through the year. I just kept the boxes to make this video. A Focusrite 3rd Gen audio interface, a 4-piece drum mic kit from Shure, since I already had few SM57s that I could use. And for the overheads I have the first Russian product ever, the Octava something. To hold the overheads I obviously had to buy 2 additional mic stands, both of them by Gator Frameworks, because I already had a small mic stand for my guitar amp. Here is a small night vision footage from the security camera I have. After watching many YouTube videos comparing drum microphones, I for some reason found the SM57s sounding the best, so I decided to mic the whole drum kit with SM57s, a Beta 52 and an SM58, which they sent me by mistake, but they decided to keep it, so I just used it for the hi-hat mic. Another reason why I decided to get a lot of SM57s is because you can get this official SM57 pop filter. So any SM57 can be used as a vocal mic or a podcast mic, and I have used them with the Focusrite interface to do live events and even live streaming events. I really like the Scarlett 3rd Gen audio interface, especially because it has a loopback feature and a built-in talkback microphone. Sometimes I don't even use the computer and just use a headphone splitter to connect my phone and hear myself drumming at the same time. I found it very useful for learning drum fills and drum breaks from this specific book, because the book came with a CD of the grooves, so I could actually learn the licks and riffs by ear, or just choose the ones that I like and learn them, instead of making it a reading exercise. Eventually you buy the book to learn something, and if you learn nothing, what's the point? Another small but important tool is a piece of rope to measure the distance to the overheads from the snare. This should help eliminate phasing issues. And that's pretty much all you need to start recording some acoustic drums. I'm gonna leave you with a bunch of samples I recorded that day. I hope you found this video somewhat motivating, and now maybe you have some ideas on how you can use some empty space that no one uses in evenings. So go practice, get a song and start practicing it, and here are some awkward samples that I recorded. Test. Oh, guys, I found the talkback button. I mean, I found the button much earlier, but I finally figured where is the routing for it. So there's a routing. I can click the button virtually, like a talk, right in the Focusrite control. It's very compressed, as you can hear, but it's actually sounds great. I mean, for talkback over. If you need to talk over something very loud, it's quite good. The first time we tried this interface with my friend, he was sitting over there in the chair, and no, I was there. He was playing the drums, and I kind of scared him with the talkback, but so it works great.